Lucio? I want to clarify a big mistake I know people will make. Like I can promise this question will be on the common assessment, and I can promise people will miss this, even though I'm going to say it right now. There is a difference between an even degree polynomial versus an even function. These two things are not the same thing. I can say this now, I can explicitly say it, somebody's still going to miss it. But let's take the time now to try to internalize the difference. An even degree polynomial, we talked about how it looks on a graph, the ends go in the same direction. Mathematically, if you have an equation, an even degree polynomial is a polynomial where the highest exponent is even. An even degree polynomial is just a polynomial where the highest exponent, the biggest exponent, is an even number. So examples would be x squared plus 3x minus 25. Example would be x to the 4th plus 20x minus 12. An example would be negative 20x cubed plus x to the 18th. This would also be even degree. Just wherever the highest exponent is even, boom, even degree, done. An even function, however, this is what we talked about in the last unit, is when f of x equals f of negative x. An even function talks about reflection across the y-axis. This is an even function. It also happens to be an even degree polynomial, but this is an even function. This is not an even function. And I think in your notes from a couple units ago, we proved this to be true. We plugged in f of x, we said it's not equal to f of negative x, therefore this is not even. Even degree and even function are two different things, you'll say. It could be, like if I said y equals x squared, that is both even degree and even function. If I said y equals x squared plus 3x minus 25, that is, yes, even degree, the highest exponent is even, not an even function. You have all this other stuff here that's going to cause problems, and you will not get that reflection that you want. Lucia.
Same thing with like odd degree polynomial and odd function?
Same thing with odd degree polynomial and odd function, right. Okay. So any questions on this? I did want to spend some time because this will come up on the comments, and I can promise you. Mr. D will put, he writes the exam. He's going to put a question on it. It's going to be multiple choice. It's going to say which of these is an even function, and it's going to have this, and some people are going to say this is an even function because they're going to think about even degree. Remember, even degree is exponent, even function is this very, very hard property. Most functions do not fit in even or odd functions because that's hard. It is hard to have perfect symmetry or a perfect reflection. On the rare case it does though. This one is much more common. This is just saying highest exponent is even. Daniel.
For example, even the degree polynomial it's for the squared part, right?
Right, squared, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, any even.
So the even function is when it equals to the same equation as time?
Yes, when you can reflect it across the y-axis. Yep. Javier.
Okay, what about y equals x to the third?
So y equals x to the third is odd degree polynomial. No, but it's an odd function. Odd function is reflection across both x and y axis. All right, let's jump in to the next problem. So let's go to page 2. Let me model problem 1. So Lucio, if you want to stop and start, that might not be a bad idea.
You never